School of Business and Media, Pune. President Dr. Pramod Kumar, Director Dr. Parul Agarwal, the entire faculty, staff and students, I have the honor of welcoming Dainik Bhaskar Group to the session. International School of Business and
Can
Media.
we interrupt you for a second? Sorry if that's okay. Extremely sorry.
No, ma'am, it's okay.
Can you just start in 2-3 minutes? It never happens today for some reason. I think even I couldn't connect, and Harish is also not because we don't want him to miss out on the introduction bit. So very sorry, guys. Give us just 2-3 minutes if that's okay with you all. So here, whoever said bold and unique, why would you say bold? I think Garima said that.
Garima, are you there?
Of course, she's there. She sent a message. So
Yes, ma'am, I am here actually. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
yeah, thank you so much for saying that. So why do you say bold and unique?
Ma'am, because ISBM is proactive and we have such an environment in ISBM. So the day we stepped into college, then n number of activities that we had and the events that we organized, we learned a lot through that. So I think we have become more bold and we are able to now handle things better.
Okay. Somebody said liberty. I think Sagar says liberty. Why is that? So guys, today, is it a mandate that only we are going to talk and y'all are going to just listen to us?
No, ma'am.
I'm sure this is not the first lecture for all of y'all, or maybe a first guest talk. I'm sure you'll have been hearing to people like for too many days now, and same with us. It's not the first college we've been talking. So we don't want to, and I know for sure what happens because I attend for some webinars too. So after 10 minutes, my camera goes off and I'm too busy doing more exciting. So I think here we want you to talk. So quickly, who's that who said liberty? I think Sagar said liberty. So quickly, Sagar, do you want to say why do you say that?
Yes, ma'am. Just because from International School of Business and Media provides a liberal culture to its students. That's a I wrote liberty, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So here you don't have to, here we are not trying to pull you up. Why did you say that? It is interesting. So we are only trying to understand what your thoughts are about your own college. So that is the only thing. Because a lot of them have seen it's very nice, proactive, student driven. I think this itself gives us a confirmation that, what ISBM is all about. So just feel free. We don't want to bore you by talking for an hour and talk about, what we have done and what you want to do. So that's why we want you to talk. So quickly, Sagar, do you want to say something about liberty?
Dr. Pramod Kumar, Director Dr. Parul Agarwal, and the entire faculty, staff, and students, I have the honor of welcoming Dainik Bhaskar Group to the session. International School of Business and Media is an institute that operates with the spirit of responsibility, professionalism, and partnership. We aim to be an innovative, student-driven college. Now, I would request DGI to play the corporate video. and sir once again. So ma'am is an HR professional with around 15 years of experience across various industries. Ma'am is heading the HR for Dainik Bhaskar for their corporate print vertical. She is also street president for Women's International Chambers of Commerce and Industry for Maharashtra for their mentoring and soft skill council. She is passionate about connecting with the people. Her passion to connect with people have enabled them to realize their true Dr. Harish Kumar brings with him over 2 decades of experience in the print media. Currently, Sir is a branch head for Mumbai. He's passionate about his work and has contributed heavily to the industry in all ways over the last 20 years. During his tenure, he has mentored many budding and aspiring sales professionals in the media industry. He is well networked within the industry and is considered to the go person across publication. It is indeed an honor and privilege to welcome you both. I would now request you both to begin with the session.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope I am audible.
Thank you so much for the, yes. Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. I think you've been very kind. Thank you so much. So I think we are running a little late because of, I think, thanks to technology. Though we have a lot of opportunities to thank technology for the good things, I think at times also we lose it like this. So sorry about the delay. So quickly, without wasting more time, we would quickly dive into, the reason why we've all been here today. So I'll just quickly present. We have a very small presentation which we would want to share with you. So you all are able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So I think today, I'm sure you all have been, as I told you earlier also, you all have been a lot of being kind of giving you a paper about changing customer preferences or how organizations respond, competencies which is required. I think most of you all know it by now. So only reason we both, Harish and me, we thought we will talk to you is we have been working, we have been interacting with people. So there are some real life examples which we have. So we thought it will be nice to maybe, share that with you and also learn from you, from your experiences. So that is how we are here today. So this is a very small presentation. If you have anything, anytime, you can always mute yourself and unmute yourself and you can talk to us. Here's a very small exercise in one of the session which I attended during the lockdown. One of the speaker made me do this, very small activity. It kind of, made a lot of difference in my life. So I thought I would share this with you. So, there's something called as a lotus of gratitude. I'm sure all of you all have heard about power of gratitude, or all of you all know what gratitude is. So here, when you say lotus of gratitude, maybe all of you can practice doing this with me quickly. Maybe we can spend 30 seconds, then maybe you can do it maybe after the session. So here we have both hands. Can all of you all raise both your hands and show me both your hands? So when you just do it, this becomes a lotus. Okay, this is a lotus. So what they say is every day when you wake up in the morning, or maybe whenever you are free, but ideally it is good to do in the morning when you wake up. So they say, thank God for the 10 things which you have in life. Today, if you see, it has not been easy for us. I think last 7 months, all of us have been in this lockdown. Still, and who are supporting us, talking to us. It's not been the same for people across. So I think every day morning when you wake up, so this 10 things is thank 10 things which you have in your life, whatever it could be. It could be, you you can be thankful for the lovely parents you have, maybe for the shelter you have. It could be for, you know, the seat you have at ISBM. It could be the lovely faculty. Whatever the reason could be for you to show gratitude. So every day when you wake up, make this a simple habit of thanking God for those 10 things. I'm sure you might have more than 10. At least start with 10 and do this regularly. You will see that, you know, you start realizing, you know, you're not in a very bad state. You have a lot of good things which a lot of people don't have. So when this was presented in the webinar when I was attending, it seemed like a very simple thing. Trust me. But when this, trust me, you start the day with a very positive note. You start thanking, you know, God for all the good things instead of cribbing or feeling bad about things what you don't have. I would request all of you all maybe, you know, start doing it. I'm sure you will feel the difference. You will feel good self, and you will start listing all the good things you have in life. So I have this simple thing. Is it visible? Can you all see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Here's another one. You're able to see this slide? Or
Yes, ma'am.
looking at this slide, if you have to give one word, can some of you all quickly type it in the chat window when you read this slide or when you look at this slide? What is that one thing that comes to your mind? Maybe you can quickly type it in the chat window. What is that that comes to your mind when you look at this? So Anveshma, you can quickly read out if you have any question, any words that will come up.
Sorry, ma'am. Hello.
I said one of you can read out. Has anybody typed or has anybody written? What is that? Any one word? What? Yeah.
Physical connection is not there. Sushma Yadav, ma'am.
Base. Anything else?
Not yet, ma'am. No.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, I think maybe because it's not very clear, it says watch out. It says watch out. You all are able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, there are some other responses in the chat box. You want me to read it?
Yes, you can quickly read it out. Let me quickly move on. So here mainly why I show these slides or what I was trying to bring in is many a times, are you all able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Now it is audible.
Yes, ma'am.
It is audible, right? Yeah. So my simple point, what I'm trying to make here is, I think it might sound a little when you say common sense, but I think extremely in today's world. Whether you know, you are at workplace or whether you're at campus or whether you're talking to people at home, I think this is something extremely important. I would not want people to take it otherwise or take it rudely. This is something which is too important when you want to survive or when you want to have a human connection and when you want to survive. So why I say that, I'll tell you. Many times what happens, people are so stuck on their script, on the process, on the protocol. In the entire event, I say, there is something beyond all of it. I'll just give you a simple example. There was a small video I was seeing a couple of days back. So this is a beautiful call by a call center. There was a lady who was making a call to a call center. And this was somewhere in the Africa, in the continents of Africa. So the lady was talking to the call center representative and they were talking about some services issues related to her washing machine. Suddenly the lady says, hey, what, there is a cobra on my window, she says. So instantly the client representative says, oh, okay, okay, ma'am, so let me help you with that. So the lady says, you know what is a cobra on my window? So the person kind of moves on and, he starts doing his call because he had a script, he had a protocol with him, which he had followed. So here, I don't know whether I should be happy that he was following the protocol, or should I say, how come there is so much lack of common sense with somebody saying, and there is a co-answer. You need to instantly, empathize with the person. You need to understand what she's trying to say. That is something, that was missing in the entire call. Eventually, the lady disconnected. So here, my only point, what I'm trying to bring it up is, many a times we get so involved, we talk about all the competencies. So all the competencies comes second. The first thing I would say, there are very simple behavior which we need to demonstrate. I think that is itself important for you before you want, learning about the competencies required for your job or for being a student. That is secondary. So that is why I thought I should, it might sound a little brutal, but then I think this is too important today. I think today, if you see, a lot of, people have lost jobs, people are in a very bad situation. So I get a lot of calls even today from credit card companies. When you even tell them that, you are in stress, you are not in a position, they keep pushing you. I understand they have a job to do, but when somebody on the other side says there is a death in the family, they've lost a job, very rare you see people immediately saying, hey, I'm sorry to hear that. It never happens. So maybe that was not part of their script, or maybe that was not part of, the call sheet what they had. So these things, are too important. So this is a simple point I was trying to make. So the first thing is common sense. Second is, I would say, being human. Today, a lot of things are happening across. Before I move ahead, all of you are able to hear me, right?
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Yes,
You are
ma'am.
audible to us.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So second thing I would say is being human. Why I say that is, I think technology is advanced. There are a lot of things that is happening, which is, which is too new to us. Today, I think there is a manual intervention is very less. Everything you talk about, anything, even whether at home or whether at office, things are all technologically driven, which is good. But in the entire thing, somewhere we are forgetting that, being human aspect, whether you're a student, whether you're talking to someone at home, whether you're talking to maybe, your faculties in the college, it's important that beyond everything, you are human. That is important. I think that is something I see completely missing in many of the communications. So I thought that this is one thing which it's too important for you all as students to keep in mind. It's very interesting when somebody says you should be human. How can you indulge, it is an innate thing, isn't it? Can I today go back and tell all of you all, from tomorrow you should be human? Does it happen? It should be practiced. So why I say that is, keep watching for this every time you communicate with a person. So I'll give you a very small example. Many times I have people calling me. They'll say, hey, Akshita, how are you doing? It's nice to hear, okay? Somebody is asking about you. But before you could even respond, the person says, you know what, मुझे ये चाहिए था, इसीलिए मैंने call किया था आपको. Doesn't it sound strange? If you genuinely asked me, at least you would wait for that 30 seconds for me to respond to you how I'm feeling, right? If you don't want to ask, it's completely okay, but let's not do it for the sake of it. I'm sure all of you all go through it, right? Many times you get a call, hey, listen, how are you? before you say, hey, I'm doing this, मुझे ना तुम्हारा वो sociology का notes चाहिए था. Doesn't it happen with all of us? So the only simple point I'm trying to make here is don't do things for the sake of it. Either you're genuinely interested to know something or you're not interested. It's completely okay. When you call, people are not going to feel bad that you didn't ask them how they're feeling today. So I think this is something which you will see more of this happening in corporate. Maybe now, since all of you all are friends, you'll spend 10, 12 hours working together, studying together. Maybe still I see that happening. It's still, I don't see it missing. The moment you enter corporate, I forget on. It's very simple, but it's extremely important. So this is about being human. Third is communicate. So why I in purpose wrote this, many a times a lot of issues what we have in our personal or professional life is only because either we communicate too little or we don't communicate at all, or we communicate so much that the other person is completely confused and is completely lost. So I think this is in your current life, if you see, a lot of times maybe you have a query, maybe your teacher is, presenting something. You don't understand one bit of what, your professor is teaching. If you do not raise up and ask, your question, you will never know what it is all about all through your life. That is the first thing. Many times what happens, we don't do that. Yeah. So even in our personal lives, if you see, let's say we have a problem with somebody, we have a difficulty in understanding something, we find it very difficult to ask to people. I think that is one issue which, actually is the root cause for all the issues which we have in life. So not just now, maybe you grow up, even when you have your families, when you take up jobs, this one thing you should always keep in mind. If you have something, you better go tell. We've had people who come back and say, you know what, I feel this person has an issue with me. If you strongly feel that, all that is needed is go back and talk to that person and say, hey, look, this is something I strongly feel. I should kind of, sort it up with you. But very rare, I think, we do that. Instead, we keep feeling bad about it. We keep feeling, very unhappy about it. So simple thing would be just to go talk, which we don't do. So I think these are three simple things which I'm talking about. This doesn't matter whether you're a student, whether you're a working professional, whether you're a housewife, or whether you're, a retired person. This is applicable to all of us. I think this is something, and more so in a situation like today, where all of us are having a lot of stress and very little human, interaction, especially in person. So I think this is something I would want all of you all to practice. So far, is there anything any one of you would want to talk or ask about? Can we move ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is one simple mantra which when I started my career, one of my bosses told me. I'm sure in the next few months, next few years, all of you all are going to start work. So I thought it is important I share this with you. So I think suddenly Harishji would agree if I say this. I think all of you all are very happy, very cozy sitting and hearing us talk. I think we don't want it this way. All of you all are management students. In fact, you all have a lot of ideas which today when we came and we thought we're going to learn a lot of things from you. So any one of you, I want any one of you without wasting much time. Looking at this, what is that comes to your mind, and can you quickly share your thoughts? Any one of you quickly, maybe you can unmute yourself and just quickly tell what is that comes to your mind when you see this.
Guys, otherwise it will become very boring. We are here today to listen from you guys also. So at all you will discuss certain things that will be more interactive. Right, Akshata?
Yeah, very true. Otherwise it makes no sense. Yeah.
Ma'am, it's basically telling us that even if we don't do the work properly, or if it's going to take time, or if it's not going to be done, we need to inform the team lead or our head.
there should be accountability in doing work.
Ma'am, it can be a standard SOP to follow. Like if you are doing any work, we should take these 3 steps in account and follow them religiously to actually incur less errors in our work and successfully deliver our work in the given.
I mean, we have to push you to say yes. So if you thought, you know, we're just going to talk for an hour and then you just listen to us, I'm sorry. I think how at least Harish and me we done since we would want you to talk, to hear what you have to say. Just to tell you, when I started my career, this was a very simple thing which one of my very early bosses told me. What it means, work is given to you. First thing is you're supposed to do it. Many times it happens, right? The work is given and forget about it completely. It's not done. Work is given to you, you better do it. Second, once work is done, it's very, very important I can tell the work is done. And let's say for some reason that work is not done for whatever reasons. It is important to go back and tell the person, you know, this work didn't happen. Maybe it will take a day or it will take a day. Just to quickly tell you a personal incident, all of us go through it. Your mom will give you a work, your dad will tell you to do something. Most of the times you would have done it. Very rare we go back and say, hey, you told me to do this, I have done it. Don't we all do that? Only when they ask you, Arey, did you do that? You'll say, मैंने तो 3 दिन पहले ही कर दिया था. We say that, right? Many a times. So we do not think it's important to go back and tell once the work is done. Or let's say for some reason it did not happen. We forget to tell conveniently. Only when the person reminds or asks you, Arey, I gave you that work, what happened? Arey, that will take 3 more days because ये issue था. Don't we all do that?
Neeta Sharma, please mute you.
So I'm sure somebody's enjoying their, afternoon soap, which is a good thing, definitely. So this is something which I thought is important because this has stayed with me for, it's like my 16th year of working. And this is something that has helped me, trust me. Till today, if you, Harish has a big team, he works with people closely. If I ask him, I'm sure he would say this is one issue. He would also have team members where he has to chase people. Hey, did this work happen? Why should somebody chase you? If it is given, first thing is do the work. Second thing is inform. Third is when it is taking time, at least you can just go back and tell that, you know, it's taking more time. So this makes your job simpler, not only for you and even for the person whom you're going to work with. So I think this is very simple, but, solves a lot of very complicated issues for you. So I would request all of you all to maybe follow this. So then coming back to your original computer, I think if you sit back and start so I have put only those 2-3 things which is important, whether you are working, whether you are a student, very, very important. Means I have seen today people are completely busy. They don't listen. People are all the time thinking, you know, even when they are listening to me, they are already making their statement as to what they are going to say next. We see that. So that is something too important. I think you need to learn to listen. Second is, I would say, adaptability. Today also, if you see, I think, Harishji, I will be a little honest here. I think one issue that happened with both of us today is we somewhere thought the call was at 3 o'clock today. I don't know why we thought that. It is our mistake completely. We are not, blaming anybody here. I think even morning when we were talking, we were thinking the call was at 3 o'clock. So we were very confident that 3 o'clock to milna hai, and 3 o'clock was what was in our mind. So we completely, only when that reminder came in from Anvesha, we realized it is at 2, not at 3. I think, since all of you all, it's not the 1-2 of you, it's 200 plus people. So we didn't want it to go back and request and make you all wait. So immediately, and today there was some issue with the connection also. So somewhere we said, let's quickly get on to what we said we'll do. So adaptability is something, I'm not trying to justify what happened, but I'm saying many a times in life you will come across situations like this where you're completely, not prepared, not ready, but you don't have an luxury to say. So I think you have to be adaptable. So agility is something today, I'm sure you're listening to a lot of podcasts, lot of webinars, everybody talks about being agile. I think that is something, even as a student, I think you should be very agile in whatever you do. So you've read a lot of books. So can one of you all tell me, the moment I talk about agility, what is that one book that comes to your mind? Any book what you have read. Today, trust me, we are not going to make it very easy for you. We are not just going to talk and go back. We want you all to participate. Any one book that comes to your mind when you talk about agility? Do you all read books, by the way?
I'm The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari.
Very nice. Anyone else? That's apt. Anyone else? No problem. So I think, this again, one more learning for you all should read books. So though, we wanted not give this, I see people don't read at all. Yeah, so important for you all, at least make a habit of reading one book in a quarter. I'm not saying in a month. I know it's unrealistic. One book a quarter is not too much to ask. 4 books in a year, I think will change a lot of things you do. I think that's too important. You should please read. Otherwise, today there are 200 odd students. Is there anything that has been typed in the box? Anybody has given any names?
Ma'am, I have one book. That is of operation management, and writer is Nigel Slack.
But operation management and agility, how is it connected?
Ma'am, we have a course of agile in OM. So our professor preferred that book.
Okay, that too professor ne bola karke all are reading. No, this is, even if you don't want to, you have to read it because it's part of your curriculum. So my simple point to all of you here is, see, anyway, after this discussion, I don't think we are even going to meet. My only request to you all is, reading is too important. Especially in today's world, you need to read. Otherwise, just imagine in a forum where there are 200 students, if I can't pick up 5 names of the books, I think it doesn't give a very good feeling. You should read. Yeah. And one other competency we are talking about is perseverance. Why in specific I put this up today is, many a times I have seen, even I have a 12-year-old son, I have seen if he wants something, he's extremely persuasive. But if he doesn't want, if it is something which is of no importance to him, he doesn't bother, which is good, because he knows clearly what he wants. For his what he wants, he will ensure he will follow it up 25 times in a day. So same thing, I think, when you know something is important for you, I think you should be extremely, your follow-ups. I'm sure you will have these feedbacks once you start growing up and taking up jobs. People will say follow-up strong nahi hai. They say that because you're not following up. You're not going back to what you're supposed to do. Then is act fast. So act fast, I say, is only because many a times we take a lot of time. We know there is a problem. We know there is a situation at hand, but we take our own sweet time to actually solve the problem. That, I think, is not, it's not going to help. Me today, I'm saying it, but even when I started my career, this was an issue with me also. I would take a lot of time to try to even act. But then today, maybe I have learned my lessons. Maybe I act fast, though not as fast I'm supposed to be, but what it used to be earlier, it is changed. And then last but not the least, creativity and innovation. Today, see, I must say, you all played our corporate presentation. I had not shared this. I was very impressed when you all managed, whoever presented it. Where did you get this presentation from? Guys, where did you get this presentation? You all played it today for us, our corporate presentation.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, we got it from the YouTube. And
Very nice. That was impressive. That is being creative, I would say, because it sets a note, it sets a tone, because not everybody knows about Bhaskar. And for us also, it was a very nice moment to see your own corporate presentation being played. So it was, I would say, it's a simple thing, but it is very creative. Trust me, the moment that was played, I was like, man, where did they get this from? It was very nice. So I think what keeps you going as you are, trying to start your career is you need to think out of the box. So I think without wasting much time, this is a very simple thing. I'm sure you all read newspaper, you keep looking around. If you see this Zomato last few days, if you see, they have been doing a lot of things to catch people's attention. So today, if you see, people have a lot of times, I mean, the brand which was, not known in the past, in the last 4-5 years, if you see the way they have been doing things completely out of the box. So here are a few examples which, kind of stuck me when I was doing this presentation. I thought I should share. There are too many. You will see, I'm sure data, you see a lot of things. Here are 4-5 things which occurred to me. I thought I should share it with you. So did anybody read the newspaper yesterday? Have you all, do you all know who this person is? Sorry, anybody knows him?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm also from Madhya Pradesh. So he was working as an intern in like the college we have in Indore, that is SIMS, and he was doing his internship there. And while treating all the corona warriors, and he got infected by the same thing, but he lost his life.
Dr.
How
Shubham
did he lose his
Upadhyay.
life? Yes. Thank you to Google. Okay. So why do you think I have put this up? Anything before we could quickly move on? I don't want to waste much time. If anybody can tell, today we are talking about competencies. We are talking about future of print and what are things we should do. Suddenly, how come Shubham Upadhyay is coming here? Who's he? What happened to him? So after this, Harish and me have a call with your dean. We are going to seriously propose one thing. They should enforce you all reading newspaper 15 minutes every day. Though we wouldn't impose on reading Dainik Bhaskar, but I think you all should read some newspaper. Any newspaper of your choice, or maybe you all are too tech savvy. You can have an e-paper, or maybe you can go to some digital thing. You should do that. So just without wasting too much time, this is Shubham Upadhyay. He's a 26-year-old doctor. I think partially whoever said, I think most of it you said right about the person. I don't know whoever gave a small introduction, very right. He's a doctor, he's interning in one of the colleges, and he's a very proud, we should all feel proud about him because he was treating all the COVID patients in one of the hospitals in Madhya Pradesh. But unfortunately, he got COVID, and he got COVID in such a bad state, his complete lungs are infected. So for the lung transplant, around 65-70 lakhs for the expenses, and since 10th of November, he's been in a hospital. His family couldn't afford the treatment, so the government could support. So till today is 27th, I think government took its own sweet time. Finally, I think 2-3 days back, they decided government we don't want to create politics or, create issues here. But only thing I'm trying to put this up is they took a call after 10 days when he was struggling for his life that, the government will sponsor this treatment. And yesterday, a day before yesterday, he was flown from MP to Chennai to get the treatment done. But as all of you all know, Chennai has a very bad cyclone. And because of the weather condition there, the flight couldn't land on time. And they took a lot of time to land, and then they couldn't land at all. In all of this, the guy died. Yeah. So the whole idea here is to say you need to be agile. See, by the time, it's 15 days he was, battling his life. Either if you really wanted to do, now only this cyclone thing has happened only 3 days back. But so many days he was in the hospital. If they really wanted to do, they could have done. But now, unfortunately, we've lost one very important life. It's gone. So the whole idea why I brought this up is, this is, you know, nothing to do with you, or we're not trying to blame the government or anyone else. We also have a lot of situations in life where we take a lot of time before we decide. By the time we decide, things are like, you know, out of control. It happens. I think the simple, you know, thing what I would want to tell is, if you are the person who can take decision, I think you should take decision without, you know, wasting too much time. So that is that. These are very few competencies which I thought you should have when you are starting your career. I think now, if I had interacted with you all, my first competency for you would I would have said you all should read. Whether it's a book, whether it's a newspaper, I think you all should read. That's too important. Otherwise, you wouldn't know what's happening. Yeah. So please do read newspaper. It is too good. You need to know what is happening. Otherwise, you know, makes no sense. You get first grade, you get 90%, you get A plus. End of it, if you don't know what is happening around you, it doesn't make much difference. So that is a very little what I had to say. Thank you so much for patiently listening to me. I think without wasting much time, I would be more than happy to ask Harish to come in and share his thoughts. I think I'll just quickly stop.
Thank you very much, Akshata. Thank you very much. It was really insightful things which you have given. If you'll allow me, I wanted to showcase my this thing. Is it possible?
Yes, yes, you can. You can share, please. So guys, Harish is going to be even more tougher. He's not going to just keep talking and waiting for you to listen. He's going to ask questions. So be prepared. I was nice. I didn't pull you all up much.
So before you guys are able to see my screen, there are a lot of things you can see.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, being a sales guy and marketeer guy, I just wanted to share with you some of the story, क्योंकि हमारी इंडस्ट्री में हमें स्टोरी टेलर कहा जाता है. So, मैं एक वीडियो शेयर कर रहा हूँ. Most of the people you must have seen this because आजकल सोशल मीडिया पे कोई चीज रुकती नहीं है. But actually ये कहानी है. How much time I have? How much time I have?
Sir, you can continue, sir, for maybe half an hour more, sir.
Okay, no problem. Then it's okay. So I just wanted to showcase you one video which is going to tell Hamari Kahani. The story, the subject which I have got it to talk about is changing customer preferences and how organizational responses to it. So first video which I'm just going to share with you, it is going to talk about the changing customer preferences. So just enjoy this.
Harishji, we can see the video, but I think it's not audible. Are you all able to listen? There's a nice music also.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. We can't hear the audio.
What happened?
No, right?
The audio is not audible.
Audio is not audible. Okay. Now it is audible?
No,
No?
it's not audible yet.
For some reason, I not heard, but we can see the clip.
हैव यू गाइस सीन दिस वीडियो? और ऑडियो बिल्कुल नहीं था?
ऑडियो नहीं था।
ऑडियो नहीं था।
No, sir.
आई एम सॉरी, देयर इज सम टेक्निकल स्नैग। सो ये एक्चुअली ये कहानी है कि जो कस्टमर प्रेफरेंसेस थी वो सबसे ज्यादा अगर किसी इंडस्ट्री को इफेक्ट किया था तो वो हम प्रिंट वाले लोग थे। अखबार ऐसे भी यंग जनरेशन पढ़ता नहीं है, लेकिन जब अखबारों की दुनिया पे ये वायरस का इफेक्ट आया तो सबसे पहले अखबार ही थे जो बैक सीट पे चले गए थे। ये वीडियो उसी को बता रहा था पूरी तरीके से, किस तरीके से एक समय हमारा अखबार बहुत मोटा और हरा भरा सा नजर आता था और एक समय ऐसा आया जो वो दुबला पतला सा हो गया। एक्चुअली इफ यू लुक एट इट ओवरऑल सिनेरियो, कस्टमर प्रेफरेंसेस वाकई बदल गए और इतनी तेजी से ये चीजें बदली हैं कि हम क्या, जो देश भर में या विदेशों में भी बैठे बड़े बड़े मार्केटियर हैं उनको भी ये समझ में नहीं आया कि रातों रात ये दुनिया बदल कैसे गई। किसी के पास कोई तैयारी नहीं थी, बिल्कुल नहीं, क्योंकि कोई इस चीज के लिए तैयार ही नहीं था कि एक वायरस इस तरीके से आएगा और सारे लोगों को घर पे बिठा करके रख देगा। हमारे लिए भी उसी तरीके की चीजें आई। हमारे इंडस्ट्री में हमारे दो लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो हमारे लिए एक पिलर का काम करते हैं, एक स्तंभ होते हैं। देयर आर टू सेगमेंट ऑडियंस। एक होता है हमारा रीडर, दूसरा होता है हमारा एडवर्टाइजर। रीडर था नहीं और एडवर्टाइजर जो था वो पूरी तरीके से प्रिंट से मुंह मोड़ लिया था। तो हमारे लिए एक बहुत बड़ी चैलेंज थी कि हम इसको रिस्पॉन्स कैसे करें, हम इसके लिए लड़ाई कैसे लड़ें और हम इसकी तैयारी कैसे करें जो इससे बाहर आ सके। As you all know, DB Corp Limited is a listed company and we have a very good turnover. We are present in 12 states. We are the 4th largest trade newspaper in the world. In spite of all these strength, जो हमारी टॉप लाइन थी वो 15% पे आके बैठ गए थे। In April, when lockdown started, our top line came down to 15%. आम भाषा में अगर आप समझे तो अगर हमारी टॉप लाइन जो हमारी एड सेल्स रेवेन्यू थी वो 100 रुपए की होती थी तो अप्रैल में वो 15 का सामना, प्रेफरेंसेस कस्टमर की पूरी चेंज हो चुकी थी। लोग सिर्फ बात करते थे और वो था कि आप डिजिटली ऐड करेंगे। आप सब अपने घर पे आपने देखा होगा, अमूल एक एडवर्टाइजर जिसने मुझे लगता है कि 1975 में भी जो ऐड किया था उसकी क्रिएटिव भी निकाल करके टेलीविजन पे चला रहा था। ना एडवर्टाइजर एडवर्टीजमेंट कर रहा था। मैं दूसरा वीडियो आपको शेयर कर रहा हूं जो कि ये रिस्पॉन्स है उस चीज का कि दैनिक भास्कर ने ऐसे समय में आखिर ऐसा क्या किया। आज 8 महीने बीते हैं और बहुत ही शान से हम आपको बोल सकते हैं कि आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग दिस मंथ वी आर गोइंग टू टच आवर ओल्ड EBITDA। एक कंपनी जिसने अपनी टॉप लाइन का 85% अप्रैल में खो दिया था, आज उसकी टीम ने EBITDA को मैच कर लिया है 8 महीने में। तो आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि कितनी बड़ी ताकत झोंकी होगी दैनिक भास्कर ने इन सब चीज को वापस लाने में। तो ये हमारा रिस्पॉन्स था। अगेन आई वुड ट्राई, लेट अस सी दैट वीडियो विल गो और नॉट। Just watch the words which you will see on the screen. I will ask you these words. Prepared. synchronized, unified, engaged, common goal, focused, dedicated. Hope you all have must seen the video and seen the words also. Very powerful words. Very powerful words. ये वीडियो ने बहुत बड़ा कमाल किया है दैनिक भास्कर के इतिहास में। जब हम दावे के साथ आप लोग अपने कैरियर की बहुत ही शुरुआती दौर में हैं, और जैसा अक्षता ने बताया था आपको कि इस शुरुआती दौर में कुछ चीजें ऐसी होती हैं जिसे आपको अपने एक एक्सपीरियंस्ड लोगों से सीखना होता है। बहुत सारे लोग आपके कॉलेज में आए होंगे, उन्होंने लेक्चर दिया होगा। आज गेस्ट टॉक के रूप में हम भी आपसे बात कर रहे हैं, अक्षता मैम ने भी अभी बात करा था आपसे। जो सबसे जरूरी चीज होती है, एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो बहुत गिने चुने मीडिया हाउस की तरह लिस्टेड कंपनी हो, जो वर्ल्ड में चौथा रैंक रखता हो, जो 12 स्टेट में मौजूद हो, जो 4 लैंग्वेजेस में छपी जाती हो, 65 लाख कॉपी जिसके पास हो, 6.6 करोड़ की रीडरशिप हो, वैसा अखबार अगर एक ही महीने में अपने टॉप लाइन का 85% रेवेन्यू लॉस कर जाता है, तो आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हो उस कंपनी के सेल्स के लोगों का मोराल कहां चला गया होगा। और 8 महीने बाद उस कंपनी के लोग आपसे बैठ के बात कर रहे हैं और ये कह रहे हैं कि नवंबर महीने की समाप्ति के बाद हम अपनी इबिटा को मैच कर जाएंगे पिछले साल। तो ये सब पावरफुल वर्ड थे। हमने क्या किया, क्योंकि जो कस्टमर बिहेवियर था हमारे लिए पूरी तरीके से चेंज हो गई थी। लोग अखबार नहीं पढ़ रहे थे, मेट्रोज में हालत बहुत ही जोधपुर, उदयपुर, चंडीगढ़, इसलिए भी यही सोचता था।
तू कर लियो तो
Yes, sir.
सो बेसिकली जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज थी जो हमने मार्केट को रिस्पांस देने के लिए किया, वो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज थी, वो थी जो हमारी स्ट्रेंथ थी, जो हमारी कोर वैल्यूज थे, जो हमारे स्ट्रेंथ थे। हमारी स्ट्रेंथ क्या थी? हमारी स्ट्रेंथ थी क्रेडिबिलिटी। अगर आप ध्यान से देखिए कि एक न्यूज़पेपर की जो सबसे बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ होती है वो होती है हमारी क्रेडिबिलिटी, और वो क्रेडिबिलिटी जो होती है वो सबसे बड़ी होती है न्यूज़पेपर की, इसलिए कि हमें सेकंड चांस नहीं होता है, हमारे पास कोई सेकंड चांस नहीं होता है। तो हमने ये करा, इस 8 महीनों में जो हमने रिस्पांस करा, जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल रिस्पांसेस की हम बात कर रहे हैं, उसमें जो हमने रिस्पांस करा वो ये थी कि हमने जो हमारी स्ट्रेंथ थी, आप अपने पर्सनल लाइफ में और प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में भी ध्यान रखिएगा इस चीज को कि आपकी जो स्ट्रेंथ होती है, इस स्ट्रेंथ पे हमने काम करना शुरू कर दिया और हमने दुनिया को दिखाना शुरू कर दिया कि लुक, हे, टेलीविजन विल नॉट गिव यू क्रेडिबल न्यूज, एंड ऑफ कोर्स योर this social media is not at all going to give you the credibility. The credibility of print medium is always on a higher side. उसका एक सबसे बड़ा रीजन we are credible. Can somebody tell me why we are credible? medium. Can anybody please?
Ayushji, let me help you out. I will pick some names and I'll ask them because we keep asking, nobody says so. I think there is somebody. So Milan, we want you to answer this.
मेरा एक बहुत ही छोटा सा सवाल है आप लोगों से कि प्रिंट मीडियम को मोर क्रेडिबल क्यों कहा जाता है टेलीविजन या फिर डिजिटल मीडियम के बजाय? ये एक बहुत बड़ी एक क्रेडिबिलिटी है, एक जो क्रेडिबल है वो चीजों को हम बहुत ज्यादा बताते हैं लोग, प्रिंट मीडियम इज मोर क्रेडिबल देन द अदर मीडियम्स. सो कैन समबडी have an idea why we say so?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can share your thoughts. Yeah, whatever you.
So, according to me, because it is in the form of print, it is more credible because when we say that you should not, if you have a document of it, it becomes much more credible for future use, because if we have it in the digital platform, so maybe that person can delete it later. But print media stays forever because you circulate it to crores of people. So if one person has it, then everybody can take it.
You are more than near to that. What you are saying is absolutely right. बहुत सिंपल सी एक आम भाषा में मैं आपको कहानी सुनाता हूँ. If somebody is put it some story on the digital media, after 10 seconds that guy can remove it, they can edit it, they can republish it. In the television also, if some of the news is going viral, some of the news has been given there, after 10 seconds or 15 seconds, they can just remove that and they can run the another news. But in newspaper, we get that opportunity after 24 hours only. So जो हमारी responsibility है, the guy who is sitting till midnight and seeing and ensuring that what article will go on the front page and how it will go, and he is responsible under the PRB Act of choosing the news article. That shows the responsibility of the newspaper. कि वो बंदे को पता होता है कि अगले 24 घंटे तक उस न्यूज को हटा नहीं सकता. एक बार छप गई, लोगों के पास चली गई, फिर इसका कोरिजेंडम जो है नेक्स्ट डे 24 घंटे के बाद ही छप पाएगा. महीने में जो रिस्पॉन्स लोगों को बताते चल रहे थे कि लुक मैन, वेरी टफ टाइम बहुत है और प्रिंट इज द ओनली मीडियम व्हिच इज अपॉर्चुनिटी के रूप में ये पूरी आज भी नहीं हो पा रही है. अगर ये फिजिकल मीटिंग का मौसम रहता है हम पुणे में आके आपसे बात कर रहे होते, लेकिन हम आज डिजिटली आपसे जुड़ रहे हैं. सो जिसको हमने एक अपॉर्चुनिटी बनाई और हमने उन सारे एडवर्टाइजर या सारे रीडर्स के पास हम पहुंचे डिजिटली जिनके साथ हम शायद फिजिकली नहीं पहुंच पा सकते. वेबिनार, सेमिनार्स, इस तरीके की चीजों को करके हम लोगों के पास पहुंचे और जितने लोगों को हम बताना चाहते थे कि इस मासी वी हैव गिवन ए कंप्लीट कंपैरिजन ऑफ इंडिया एंड भारत. India is your Mumbai, Delhi, Pune, Bangalore, whatever, and Bharat is all about that tier 2, tier 3 cities. That is Patna, that Muzaffarpur, that Bhagalpur, that Bhopal, Indore, Raipur, Bilaspur, that kind of the places. Jaipur, Udaipur, Chandigarh, Jalandhar. So we have told them कि see, our market is not vertical. These are the horizontal markets. वहाँ हमें दिक्कत नहीं है अखबारों को सर्कुलेट कराने में. बॉम्बे में जो बड़ी बड़ी सोसाइटीज हैं, यहाँ पे सोसाइटी नहीं मना कर दिया, पुणे में सोसाइटीज नहीं मना कर दिया कि भाई हमारे विंग में अखबार आएगा नहीं. बट जो हॉरिजॉन्टल मार्केट थे, जहां सेपरेट अपने खुद के लोगों के घर थे, वहां पे ये रुकावट नहीं थी. तो हमने इन सारी चीजों की जो रिस्पॉन्स करी वो ये चीजें थी कि हम इकट्ठे हो गए, हमने अपनी थॉट को इकट्ठा करा, हमने अपनी चीजों को सोचा कि हमें करना क्या है. हमने एक वॉर रूम तैयार करा जिसमें वीक में 2 बार हम सारे लीडरशिप की टीम मिलते थे और हम ये तय करते थे कि इस हफ्ते हमें करना क्या है, हमें किन उन लोगों के पास पहुंचना है जो इन चीजों को कर सकते हैं. तो जो पावरफुल वर्ड्स आपने देखा था उस वीडियो में, उन सारे वर्ड्स पे हमने काम करा और हमने अपने जो स्ट्रेंथ थी उस पे काम करना शुरू करा और तब ये सारी रिजल्ट आई। अब हम उस चीज के लिए तैयार हैं। शायद हो सकता है कोरोना का सेकेंड वेव आ रहा है, हो सकता है वैक्सीनेशन आ जाए तो वो आगे भी ना बढ़ पाए, लेकिन एज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वी आर फुल्ली इक्विप्ड, फुल्ली रेडी टू आंसर and to provide the solution to whatever our customers is asking for. You can correlate these things with your personal life and your professional life also. Because nobody was knowing that इतनी बड़ी त्रासदी आएगी और इतनी बड़ी ट्रेजेडी होगी और वायरस इतना बड़ा इफेक्ट कर जाएगा, शायद ये किसी को पता नहीं था, ना किसी वैज्ञानिक को पता था, ना किसी डॉक्टर को पता था, ना आम इंसान को पता था, लेकिन सबने उससे लड़ने की हिम्मत जुटाई और सबने करा। सो आज के डेट में जो सब्जेक्ट है कि चेंजिंग कस्टमर प्रेफरेंसेस, ऑफ कोर्स कस्टमर प्रेफरेंसेस पूरी तरीके से बदल गई हैं। लोग आज आरओआई पे ज्यादा एम्फेसिस करने लगे कि जो हमारा रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट है वो बहुत बड़ा होना चाहिए, अदरवाइज आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू इन्वेस्ट। सो हमारी जिम्मेवारी भी बढ़ गई। सो हम उनको एक टारगेटेड एडवर्टाइजिंग का मौका दे रहे हैं। आज के डेट में वी एज ए न्यूज़पेपर is only having that facility कि we can give them the targeted geography wise targeted advertising opportunity। एक ही अखबार में अलग अलग एडिशन में आप अलग अलग चीजों का ऐड कर सकते हैं। टाटा अगर चाहता है कि उसकी एसयूवी गाड़ी, यू नो दैट टारगेट ऑडियंस, द मार्केट प्रेफरेंसेस, यू ऑल आर मस्ट बी रीडिंग इन योर दिस थिंग। हर प्रोडक्ट का एक टारगेट ऑडियंस होता है, हर प्रोडक्ट की एक प्रेफरेंशियल मार्केट्स होती है। सपोज एक बंदा एक टाटा मोटर्स का एक एसयूवी लॉन्च हो रहा है और उसके लिए P1 मार्केट, प्रेफरेंस 1 मार्केट भोपाल है, लेकिन जयपुर उसका P2 मार्केट है, वहां पे अपना सेडान वो करना चाहता है, तो एक ही अखबार में वो दोनों जगहों पे अलग अलग एडवर्टाइजिंग कर सकता है। सो इफ यू लुक एट इट ओवरऑल, इट इज ऑल अबाउट हाउ यू आर थिंकिंग, हाउ यू आर अप्लाइंग योर सेंस। अक्षता ने बहुत अच्छा बताया था कि ये सारी चीजों के लिए कॉमन सेंस की बहुत ही, हाउ क्विकली यू आर गोइंग टू रिस्पॉन्ड। दूसरे स्लाइड में उन्होंने बताया कम्युनिकेट। हमने इन सारी चीजों को, जो आपसे हम बात कर रहे हैं, इन चीजों को बखूबी हमने अपने हर एडवर्टाइजर, अपने हर रीडर को समझाया, डिजिटली समझाया। सबसे अच्छी बात ये हुई कि हमारा टच पॉइंट बढ़ गया। आप हमें एक सिंपल सा एग्जांपल देता हूं। आज यहाँ 248 लोग एक साथ बैठ के सुन रहे हैं और रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहे हैं। फिजिकल वर्ल्ड में संभव नहीं था कि हम 250 लोगों को एक साथ बैठ के आधे घंटे के अंदर बांध के और सुना सके चीजों को। सो हमारी हर क्लाइंट में जो टच पॉइंट्स थी वो बढ़ गए। एक जगह पे जहां हम उसके मैनेजर, डीजीएम, एजीएम को मिलते थे, अब उसके वीपी या फिर उसके डायरेक्टर से भी हम मिलने लगे, क्योंकि उन्हें मिलने के लिए समय निकालने की जरूरत नहीं थी। डिजिटली एवरीबडी वाज अवेलेबल, यू हैव टू गिव ओनली 10 मिनट्स ऑफ योर टाइम ऑन ए सिंगल लिंक। आज एक सिंगल लिंक पे हम 250 लोग एक साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। सो इन सब चीजों को हमने एक अपॉर्चुनिटी बनाई और उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को कम्युनिकेट किया। सो कम्युनिकेशन इज मच एकदम हाई लेवल पे रिक्वायर्ड चीजें हैं, जहां हम कम्युनिकेट करें, जहां हम चीजों को बता सके। आज यहाँ 250 लोगों में बैठे हुए कुछ लोग ऐसे होंगे जो इस चीज को बेहतर समझ रहे होंगे, कुछ से बेहतर समझ रहे होंगे, कुछ के पास इससे बेहतर जानकारी होगी या बेहतर होंगे। उसको जब तक आप सामने नहीं लाओगे, जब तक आप चीजों को रखोगे नहीं, तब तक समझ में नहीं आएगा। तो मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि जो कस्टमर प्रेफरेंसेस अगर चेंज हुई है, तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आज के डेट में रिस्पॉन्स करने के लिए भी तैयार है। और वो रिस्पॉन्स का जो सबसे बड़ा तरीका है वो है कम्युनिकेट। शोकेस योर स्ट्रेंथ, शोकेस योर, कम्युनिकेट योर स्ट्रेंथ एंड वर्क ऑन योर स्ट्रेंथ। क्योंकि जो स्ट्रेंथ है वो बहुत बड़ी है, बहुत बड़ी। नुपुर सिंह टोल्ड दैट में रहता है वो सदा के लिए हो जाता है। इट इज लाइक दैट ओनली। यू हैव टू टेल द पीपल, यू हैव टू शेयर दीज स्टोरीज। तो हमने छोटी छोटी स्टोरी बनाई, हमने छोटी छोटी कहानियां बनाई, हमने लोगों को बताया, फिर हमने उनके टेस्टिमोनियल्स लिए। टेस्टिमोनियल्स आर आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन आवर लाइफ। टेस्टिमोनियल्स आर आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। जब आप कोई काम करते हैं, उसमें सफलता पाते हैं, आप उस चीज को जब दूसरे को बताते हैं, यू बिकम एम्बेसडर फॉर दैट ब्रांड। और स्टोरी टेलिंग, जो मैंने शुरू में कहा था आपको, स्टोरी टेलिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आप 250 लोग या 245 लोग कल मार्केट में जाएंगे और अलग अलग फील्ड को चुनेंगे। कोई एचआर में जाएगा, कोई एडवर्टाइजिंग में जाएगा, कोई एडिटोरियल में जाएगा, कोई मास कम्युनिकेशन में जाएगा, बट कम्युनिकेशन वो हथियार है, वो हमेशा आपके साथ रहेगा. इट इज गोइंग टू बी रिमेन विथ यू. नाउ I think time is over. We are running short of time. So these are the 3-4 things were there. So I thought I'll just share with you. 3-4 minutes we can interact with each other. If you would like to understand more, if you wanted to discuss on certain points, me, Akshata, and your coordinator is also going to be here. So please let us know. We are happy to answer your questions. Anything. Then finally, I would request Akshata to give a final remark. And then we will take a leave. Thank you very much, guys, for your patience. I thoroughly enjoyed that you have listened to us and you have given this opportunity to talk to you on the subject. Thank you very much.
Anybody having any questions?
Thank you so much, Harish. It is always nice to
Mute
hear.
yourself and go ahead, or you can drop in the chat box.
So I have one thing to tell. I just went back 15 years back, or maybe 17 years back, when I was also part of such lectures in my college. I'm from St. Joseph's College. So every other month we used to have sessions like this. I'm sure it was typical. So there was an opportunity to ask questions. There was a time where we could ask questions. I'm being very honest here. I would never gather courage. I would have a lot of questions, but I would be very scared to ask. Trust me. I would never talk. Then after everything is over, when the faculty or the guys who came to talk, when they were going, I would stand near the gate and I would go talk to them. They would always say, Ritna, it's such a good question. Why didn't you ask? So trust me, that opportunity maybe now I would not get. So I don't want you all to lose that opportunity. So if you have any questions, I think why chat box? Today you have an opportunity to unmute and talk. Very rare. Many a times it's a webinar format where we can't hear you. Today we can see you, such vibrant people. You all are so happy being here. So you can ask questions. I don't think you'll get to meet Harish again. So you have any questions? You have any questions for me? It'll be nice to talk, hear you. So please ask your questions and don't hesitate. It could be small thing, big thing. It's okay. I made this mistake few years back when I started my career. I would never ask questions, but I would have a lot of questions. So this is one thing I always tell when I'm talking to people. Don't hesitate. You have a question, ask.
Afrin, can you ask the question over here?
Yes. So, good afternoon, ma'am. I am Afreen and I am from the second year. My specialization is marketing and media. So, in the presentation, you talked about certain competencies of professionals. So, you had one of the competencies of acting fast. So, and taking certain decisions whenever they are required. So there are times when we have to act a little subtle, a little slow, and then react to such situations. So what are your thoughts on all of this?
Thank you so much, Afreen. I think it's a very great question. So here again, I'm so glad you asked. There's a very thin line. When you say, or when we say act fast, doesn't mean you take a hasty or an impulsive decision. That's not what we are telling at all. When you say act fast, you need to ensure you have all the data points in place. Harish would agree, because every time he's sitting in front of a client, because he is the decision maker, but at the same time he will have a lot of times people whom he has to talk to before he takes a call. So he has to talk to those people. He needs to move fast. I'm not saying the wrong. It would be wrong if he does that without talking to people. Same thing happens with all of us. When I say act fast, it only means that whatever you're supposed to do next, you need to move towards that fast. So here again, that's why I said it's a very important question. Thank you for putting it up, Afreen. Please saying take a hasty decision, take an impulsive decision, but at the same time, let's say you have everything in place, take a decision. You can't sit on it. That was the only reason I put up this thing about this doctor who lost his life. Here, they took a lot of time to act, what they're supposed to do. And then finally, when they acted, it was too late, because when there is a cyclone going on, when there is a thunderstorm and people are not even going out, how can a flight land? So that is what it is. So I would request if Harish ji has any thoughts, it will be nice. He has real-time examples.
So no, but what you're saying is absolutely right. See, I will give you some example of quick responses and all. See, world is moving very fast, and competition is not like the other time, like one newspaper is there or one radio channel is there and one television channel DD is there. There are so many options. So you cannot hold back and say that, okay, I will revert on these after so much time or with my convenience and all, because somebody else will come in between and take it up that opportunity. Believe me, speed is the key of the entire result, especially in sales. Why I'm talking about only sales? Because I'm a sales guy. I'm a hardcore sales guy. मैं सुबह से शाम तक सिर्फ यही सोचता हूँ कि मेरा नंबर कैसे आएगा, एंड वो नंबर लाने के लिए मुझ में वो स्पीड होनी चाहिए, एंड हमारी टीम में भी वो स्पीड होनी चाहिए. सो स्पीड इज मस्ट, because it's a very competitive world. Somebody else will come. If we will not change ourselves as a newspaper, as I told you this during my discussion with you people, digital medium, who is not aware about digital medium, they don't have to advertise, they don't have to do anything. Then why WhatsApp and Facebook advertising with the newspaper? WhatsApp advertises with us because they wanted to showcase the credibility. Facebook advertising on the television, you must have seen very emotional kind of advertising of Facebook running on the television. They are next month, they are coming in the print also. See, if you are credible, आपको अपना दोस्त भी credible बनाना पड़ता है. If you wanted to show a person, आपकी दोस्ती भी credible लोगों के साथ होनी चाहिए. So speed is the must thing. Speed जरूरी है. Somebody asking, Sonal Kumar is asking, in the era of digitization, where content are so interacting, how Dainik Bhaskar has been able to pull about 6.5 crore readers? Very good question. Very good question. See, for that, I would request once you visit our app also, dainikbhaskar.com. We have an app also, and there are so many readers, they have downloaded the app. Newspaper reading is a habit, and we are going to lose out our readers. So what we have decided, in any of the news today, WhatsApp is becoming a source of the breaking news. Whatever news you are wanted to know, you will get it in a second. WhatsApp पे वो news आ जाएगा, ये हो गया. But for the authenticity and for the explaining the things, you must have to go to the print. तो हमने अपने अखबार में, आप हमारे डिजिटल फॉर्म में जब जाएंगे, तो हमने हर आर्टिकल के बाद एक एक्सप्लेनर शुरू करा है. And we are asking people whether you like this news, whether you don't like this news, which are the things you wanted to be added. Actually, हमारी philosophy रही है दैनिक भास्कर की, केंद्र में पाठक, मतलब सेंटर पॉइंट में हम अपने रीडर्स को रखते हैं. So whatever we do as per the readers only. Just to put you on the record, दैनिक भास्कर की लॉन्च स्टोरी आई एम अहमदाबाद, आई एम बेंगलोर में पढ़ाई जाती है, बिकॉज वी बिकम नंबर 1 फ्रॉम डे 1. जब हम लॉन्च करते हैं तो हम डे 1 से नंबर 1 होते हैं. वो नंबर 1 हम कैसे बनते हैं, उसकी स्ट्रेटेजी कोर्स में पढ़ाई जाती है. आई एम अहमदाबाद एंड आई एम बेंगलोर में. सम ऑफ द टाइम व्हेनेवर we will get time, we will just send it across to you, the link also, you can see that. So during this time 6.5 crore readers जो हमारे हैं, क्योंकि हमारा स्प्रेड बड़ा है, 60 लाख कॉपीज अगर हम रोज छापते हैं, तो नाउ यू कैन इमेजिन कि लिटरेसी लेवल को भी अगर हम साथ में जोड़ लेते हैं तो भी हम अभी बहुत कम है. अब न्यूज़पेपर का स्प्रेड बहुत बचा है अभी इस कंट्री में.
Good evening, sir. I am Anna from senior batch. So my question to you is that, as you said, every product has their own target audience. But what was Dainik Bhaskar target audience? It is changed or remained the same after COVID?
Come again. What are you saying?
So I'll repeat my question. So my question to you is that as you said, every product has their own target audience. But what was the Dainik Bhaskar target audience after COVID? It is changed or remained same?
See, if you look at it, target audience of Dainik Bhaskar, newspaper target to everybody. That's why when you work for a newspaper, if you, I'll just give a simple example. When you work for a pharma company, you get interacted with only the pharma guys. When you work for an aviation company, you get interacted with only the aviation guys. When you work for a newspaper company, you get interaction with the aviation guy also. Jet Airways वाले से भी हमारी बात होती है, इंडिगो वाले से भी बात होती है, सिप्ला फार्मा से भी बात होती है, टाटा मोटर्स से भी बात होती है. तो एविएशन से लेके ऑटोमोबाइल से लेके फार्मा से लेके सारी चीजों में बात होती है. अगर आप जनरल न्यूज़पेपर की बात करते हैं, Dainik Bhaskar is a general newspaper. It's not a category newspaper. It's a general newspaper which has a political page, which has a sports page, which have a page, a business page. So, Dainik Bhaskar, our target audience is whoever need.
I think he'll just join back.
Yes, ma'am. I think there's some technical glitch.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Beauty Sharma from junior batch. My area of specialization is HR, so I have a question regarding that.
Sure.
That every organization has changed some of their policies during this corona pandemic for their employees. So tell me, ma'am, if there any such kind of changes in Dainik Bhaskar.
So thank you so much, Beauty, for putting up this question. Whether you like it or not, today you have to change. As an organization, we are a very traditional organization. Though we had a work from home policy, that was only in case of emergency. Just imagine on 15th or 18th of March, there was a call that was taken and we were to work the entire organization. We are 16,000 employees. Yeah, and corporate alone has 1,000 people. Just imagine you wake up in the morning and you decide or you get a call that from tomorrow, from next day, you have to work from home. So that itself, it was not easy because working from home, 1,000 people, 800 people to ensure their infrastructure is in place. Training programs. We were wanting to have a learning and sharing module online. For some reason, it never happened. For almost 2 years, we were thinking. If you see in the last 6 months, we have so fast, we have a system where all our training interventions today is happening online. So I think this COVID has been good for us in terms of some of the policies which was delayed for whatever reason. There was a little skeptic, we were a little skeptical earlier. Will it really work? Will you be able to engage with people if you do an online training? Will you really be able to get the productivity if you have people work from home? But here, whether you liked it or no, we started doing it. But today, trust me, it is working beautiful. Even I think after March now, when the vaccines come in, when we start fully working from office, we would continue to follow some of those policies which we actually designed for COVID. It is working beautiful. Maybe I think one good thing COVID did to us is it pushed us to take call faster. Maybe earlier we delayed a lot, we thought a lot, but today if you see, it's very, very fast. We were thinking of a chat bot earlier. We thought, yeah, kya chatbot hai? It's good people talk to you. I mean, what do you mean by we never believed in a chatbot? We thought, yeah, people know us so well. If they have an issue, they'll pick up and talk to us. Then we, with a lot of reluctance during this COVID, we came up with a chatbot. Today, if you see, there is a lot of engagement that happens. End of the day, every day you get a lot of charts which talk about how many people interacted, how many people had questions. I mean, these all things, if you ask me, we were planning for last 1 year, 2 years, but for some reason the launch was slow. The implementation was, we had a lot of doubts. But all those has happened in the last 6 months. I would say COVID has been a best time for at least me in HR, because a lot of those important projects which were in the pipeline, all of that, even talent, our recruitments was always physical. We would never even entertain VCs in the past. But now if you see, everything is virtual. I mean, trust me, it's fantastic. I think it's been good. So that way, I think all these policies, the changes that happened is during COVID, and most of them we are continuing to, continue after COVID also. So thank you so much for asking that. You have a very nice name.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, can I ask a question, if you allow?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. So my name is Nupur Singh. I'm from the senior HR batch. My question is, as Sir has mentioned, that the sales, the EBITDA has fallen down because nobody was actually looking at getting newspaper because of the virus. So all these things were happening while people were working from home. So then HR becomes all the way more important to encourage people that things are still going to come back on track and we should stay motivated and all those things. So how did HR, like you and your team, helped out the organization and the people to stay motivated in these tough times?
So thank you so much, Nupur. I think it is a fantastic question. The good thing about Dainik Bhaskar is we are a very people-centric organization. So the good thing, if you talk to Harish, he's more a HR manager than sales manager. So that is one thing we inculcate or we push people. Harish, I hope you didn't.
Because see, Nupur, you have touched the very emotional question part of that organization. It is a very nice thing which you have asked.
It's very, very.
Thank you, sir.
This actually, ये question का answer तो अक्षता को ही देना था, लेकिन benefit हम बेनिफिटेड लोग होते हैं. HR की जो एक्टिविटीज होती है उसमें सेल्स के लोग सबसे ज्यादा बेनिफिट होता है उनको, तो इसलिए इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर मैं दूंगा. If Akshata allows.
Please, Ajay. I didn't know you were there, so I was just saying how you are also a HR manager first and then a sales. I think she'll be happy to hear.
Believe in me, there are certain organizations who are very close to. We all are very lucky. I am with this organization since last 8 years. On the coming 8th of December, I am going to complete 8 and going to enter into the 9th year. So half of my career I am going to be here. 21 सालों में 9 साल अगर यहाँ है तो almost half हो जाता है. तो मैं आपको बताऊं, बहुत ही people centric हैं लोग यहाँ पे. और जो क्वेश्चन है आपका वो ये है कि ड्यूरिंग द कोविड पीरियड जब ऐसी हालत हो जाती है कंपनी की, जो मोरल लेवल है बहुत ही डाउन हो जाता है. राइट नुपुर? तो एज ए HR टीम ने क्या क्या ऐसा करा जिससे कि पूरी टीम मोटिवेटेड रही, और ये जितनी भी हमने बड़ी बड़ी बातें करी और जो मार्केटिंग जार्गन्स के बड़े बड़े वर्ड्स बोले, इसको इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कैसे करा हम. राइट?
यस सर, राइट.
सो जो हमने एक संजीव कपूर का एड देखा था, और उस एड को हमने एक्चुअली लिखा भी था, बनाया भी था. वो टाटा संपन्न मसाले के लिए एड था कि अगर दिल में जगह बनानी हो तो शुरुआत पेट से करते हैं, मतलब खाने से करते हैं, स्वाद से करते हैं. तो सबसे बढ़िया चीज ये होता था कि ड्यूरिंग दिस पीरियड शायद ही कोई ऐसा फोर्टनाइट रहा हो, मतलब शायद ही कोई ऐसा फोर्टनाइट होगा जहां दैनिक भास्कर की तरफ से एक बढ़िया सा पैकेट आपके घर पे ना आया. You ask for a pizza will get delivered at your home. You ask for the best of the dry fruits that get delivered at your home. You ask for a best greetings that will get delivered at your home. It's something which is very, very close to our heart. Very, very close to our heart. So as a HR head, Akshata has initiated so many things. We usually talk to people. how are you, not only you, how your family, बच्चे कैसे हैं, परेशानी तो नहीं है, फीस टाइम पे गया कि नहीं गया. If you need some money, we are a company who transfer money to the person's account within 3 hours. सो जो ये क्वेश्चन है, ये सारी चीजें हैं, वो एचआर ने बहुत ही बेहतरीन तरीके से इस कंपनी में रख रखा है, जो कि हर आदमी को मोटिवेट करता है चीजों को डे इन एंड डे आउट करने के. सॉरी मैंने आपका टाइम खाया अक्षता, नाउ इट्स योर टर्न.
No, I think you said, I think I couldn't have put it so beautifully. Otherwise, it would have been as if I'm blowing my own trumpet. So I think you did it well. So Nupur, just to close it, I think, we are a very people-centric organization. We don't do it for the sake of it. Genuinely, if you see, Harish would know each and everybody in his team. Me knowing is not a big thing. It is my job. I'm supposed to know everybody. But Harish knows who's there in his team, each one's family, what are the things that kicks people, what is that actually motivates them. Once my managers, my leadership team knows their people well, I think that is a important thing. That solves a lot of my issues. So that way, I think the culture is such where we expect people to know. And as he said, instead of thinking all big plans, the least what really works is talk to somebody. Just pick up a call and say what is happening, because see, he knows, if Harishji, he knows his issues, he will handle it. But somebody calling and talking to him, hey, how is everybody at home, how is your wife doing, what is happening with kids? So this gives a lot of comfort. And secondly, if you see, we are one other organization, we've ensured that there are no layoffs during this period. How much ever possible we've tried and seen how we can actually ensure we do job rotation, how we can put people in different departments, all those things which we have done well. So even today you talk to people, they will feel very nice about this, because this is something which gives you comfort. Today, like EBITDA, he mentioned what is happening. So everybody knows in the organization what is that is happening. So there's nothing that you're worried and you're thinking what is going to happen tomorrow to me. So that communication comes from a director level. If you see, they do town halls regularly where they talk to people and they tell, hey, look, this is where we stand today. I think in the next 3 months, this is what we need to do. So everything is like an open book. So today, as an employee, I feel very nice if everything is getting discussed with me. I'm not, clueless as to what is company doing, what is the EBITDA, what is going to happen next month to my job. So I think one thing which we do very well is communicate more. And we ensure all the senior leaders communicate, because they talking to people gives more comfort. Which Harishji, if you see, he said it right. I think those discussions happens at his level. So it becomes easier for us to push. So that is how we have been doing. Thank you, Nupur, for putting up that question.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Okay. It was, I think, very nice interacting with all of you all. Do you all have any more questions, or maybe we can then...
Ma'am, I have a question.
Sure, please go ahead.
I wanted to know that in Mumbai locals, there are a lot of newspaper readers, but I have only seen Times of India and Mumbai Mirror. Like, people prefer that. So why haven't Dainik Bhaskar covered that customer base?
So first of all, we do not have a live newspaper here. If you see, if you've heard or known about us, I will let Harishji also answer, but before that, we are a Hindi newspaper. So we are number one in all the states where we are present. So in Maharashtra, we know, I think, Harishji, you can also add on to it. I think we know for sure, there are newspapers which are there before us. A lot of times when people come for interview, they always ask, how come you're not in South? So like in South, like Dainik Bhaskar, there are newspaper which is 100 plus years in the industry. For us today, suddenly to go and take over, it's not easy. You would only want to go where you know your strengths. In one of the, during his talk, Harishji mentioned, you should know your strength. Today, only because I am big in, eight states in North, I can't just go say today I'm going to from day one compete in the South market. That is not my domain. That is not my preference as of now. So that is why in Maharashtra, if you see, we do have a newspaper. We have a Marathi newspaper in some districts of Maharashtra. But otherwise, we are predominantly a Hindi newspaper. So we are present mainly in those areas where mostly Hindi is the first read newspaper. Harish, maybe you can add on a little more so that.
No, you have rightly mentioned these things. See, there is certain business commercial decision also. So, launching an edition in a state like Maharashtra is a very different ball game altogether. Because we have to see the Hindi readers also, because our language is Hindi and we prefer, although we have Marathi and Gujarati newspaper also. But if you look at it, the business viability in the Maharashtra, it is better to be in the English domain or in the Marathi domain. So it's a business decision not to coming to the Maharashtra or Mumbai or Pune state. Because we do not have Hindi readers as much as we want to make the business viable. That's right.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We are grateful by the overwhelming generosity, support you have shown, and all the time and effort you have taken to have a session with us. It is the experiences of leaders like you who motivate us to get through everything. I'm sure you have enjoyed being here as much as we loved hearing it from you.
Thank you.
Sir, ma'am, we request you to join the other link provided by Anvesha.
Thank you so much. It was very nice interacting with all of you. Thank you for organizing it so well.